In a quiet village surrounded by green fields, there lived a man named Kareem. He was a beacon of light, a teacher of the Quran, and a source of wisdom and kindness. Kareem's melodic voice resonated in the mosque, drawing both young and old to learn and find solace in his words. But one fateful night, darkness descended upon his life. A loud knock on his door shattered the peace of his home. Armed men stormed in, accusing him of conspiring against the state. They ignored his protests, dragged him away in chains, and left his family weeping in despair. Oppression in captivity. The prison was a realm of cruelty. Cold stone walls echoed with the cries of the tortured. Kareem endured endless interrogations and brutal beatings, with no evidence to prove the accusations against him. His soul was battered, not just by the pain, but by the sheer injustice of it all. Inside the prison, Kareem met others like him, men stripped of their dignity, their lives shattered by false accusations. They were fathers, brothers, and sons, united by their shared suffering. Night after night, they exchanged stories of their torment and dreams of a justice they might never see. Over time, bitterness began to seep into Kareem's heart. The man who once preached patience and forgiveness now felt the weight of anger pressing down on his soul. The shift. It began subtly. The men in the prison would talk about standing up against their oppressors. "Why wait for justice that will never come?" one of them asked. The question echoed in Kareem's mind, planting a seed of rebellion. As days turned to weeks, the seed grew. Kareem found himself drawn into discussions about revenge, about taking back what had been stolen from them. The others looked to him as a leader, someone who could inspire and guide them. Reluctantly at first, and then with growing conviction, he began to lead them. The group formed a secret network within the prison, planning their escape and their retribution. Kareem, once a man of peace, became the strategist of their mission. The climax. The group eventually broke free, carrying with them their anger and thirst for vengeance. They formed a clandestine organization that launched attacks against their perceived enemies. Kareem's knowledge and charisma helped rally more followers to their cause. But with each act of violence, Kareem felt a deeper sense of emptiness. The bloodshed weighed on his conscience, and he began to question whether this path was truly just. Betrayal came from within. One of the group members, motivated by personal gain, revealed their plans to the authorities. In a final confrontation, Kareem was cornered. A firefight ensued and Kareem met his end, surrounded by those he had once trusted. The lesson to the oppressors who destroyed Kareem's life. Know that your injustice transformed a man of peace into a man of violence. Oppression breeds desperation, and desperation can lead to destruction. But this is not a justification for Kareem's choices. It is a call to reflect. If justice had prevailed, if Kareem's voice had been heard, the cycle of violence could have been broken before it began. Conclusion. This story serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of oppression. It shows us that injustice is not just an act, it is a seed that grows into a storm. To prevent the rise of such storms, we must cultivate fairness and compassion. Only through justice can we build a world where peace thrives and the light of individuals like Kareem continues to shine.